Everybody, welcome back. Um, Alright. Freaking X. With the most random stuff. I'm trying to see if there's anyone else I could try out as a support, maybe, that's like not popular. I don't know. I'll probably end up just playing some of the usual suspects, but checking out Sejuani. I was thinking about Maokai support, but it's like, who else has good health scaling, has like nice utility? Maokai's saplings actually scale pretty hard off of bonus health. It's 10% of your bonus health, but I feel like you need to actually put points in them. It does have a high win rate right now. People are just kind of going Warmogs on him. Leandri's does have the higher win rate, but you're not that durable with that. Trailblazer. That one's nice because it does speed up allies by 15%. I wish that thing was still like 2,400 gold and had 100 more health like it used to. But, looking at Sej. But her cooldowns are so long. And it's just so hard to trigger your permafrost. Unless you have a bunch of melees on your team. Winter's Wrath does trigger it twice. All their frost stacks consumed. So I think to get the double ice, I mean, you can start off with the R. But I think you're supposed to try to trigger your E first, then R. I think. There's some way you can get them, like, double stunned. It's a pretty long cooldown. Her damage is pretty low, I think. Yeah, it's probably just not... The mana cost is not that high on her W anymore. You'd probably... Well... 12% of her max health. If you have 3,000 health, that's 360. Because that's not bonus health, that's max health. That's quite a lot. And it's on a 5-second cooldown. You do have a freeform dash. You guys know how much I love that. That helps out so much with warding and all this stuff because you can just dash and get away from things. What's this? Okay, the slow's not too huge on this. But if you're maxing W, this is a long cooldown. This, you don't really need that many points in this. It's probably not great. Sej support, yeah. Thinking about it. Let's go ahead and put us in a game here. I mean, Zach, he did get nerfed on this patch a little bit, but I'm not sure how much that affects him. Zach is another one where it's like, could potentially work, but if you get nice engages. I was kind of wondering, like, is there any, like, enchanter type of chance where you could get a Warmogs on and just, like, could you just get Warmogs on Lulu, you know? Because you're already going to have so many, like, buffs for your allies off of your W. And it could be kind of hard to kill you if you have Warmogs, your shield, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, Soraka, I mean, she can do it. It does work with her healing pretty well. She doesn't have a lot of, like, CC or buffs, though, for allies. If they just, like, can't engage on you as an enchanter, really. Because Lulu does have, you know, several things. She's got the polymorph. She's got her ultimate. Her ult did get buffed. What do I ban here? I guess just Morgana. I just don't want to deal with it.
Your worst decision will haunt you.
Has anyone thought of that or is doing that? I mean, it seems pretty off, like, pretty crazy. Hey, 65% for the 20 people that did it. I mean, she doesn't have very good scaling with AP or plus healing and shielding, so that's what I was thinking her, because she has a lot of built-in steroids with her W. Oh, they did nerf polymorph a while ago. I thought it used to be 2.25 seconds. The shield is pretty high. That got buffed, 260. R, that's a low cooldown. 100 on the R. 2 seconds is reasonable. Yeah, any CC that's more than 2 seconds, unless it's extremely situational, is like really troll. 2 seconds is already a lot. God, against like Fizz and Samira though. We'll probably just do Rakan. I haven't played Rakan in a few days, and then think about it. Font doesn't seem amazing on Rakan. Like, I don't know, when you go in, you do get a little bit of a hit. Yes, Fizz can definitely dodge it, and Samira, if she does her little blade spin, she blocks it too. It is a projectile. What? Skarner support? Yeah, I just don't think you get that much value out of Font on Rakan, because you have to go in with your W. You do heal a little bit on it. I guess you get a little bit. Okay, we'll keep it. It does heal an ally. If like your ADC gets engaged on it, we'll give them a little bit of health. I think it's based on your max health too, right? So it would scale with Warmogs. Yeah, okay, so like maybe Lulu. Trying to think of who else. Because Lulu can kind of get people to fight too. Like, you have a W to at least speed people up. So you're not engaged, but at least you can help other people engage. Bard? Mara does like to auto. Ashe would be interesting. So you do have a lot of your CC. She likes to go Mandate, but then at least you're a CC bot, and you've got Arrow. But... Tarek. Too close range. A Mumu. Galio support. There's Annie. I don't know.
Consequences only matter if I don't get away.
There just aren't a ton of like range champions that have a hell of a lot of CC. Like there are some, but
I'm gonna burn this place down. Then help the
but like compared to Leona or Nautilus, you know, it's almost impossible to have more. You know, each one of them has 3. Nah, let's get out.
I'm gonna take all they got, then laugh as I throw it away.
Yeah, they were scared we might all be coming.
Minions have spawned.
I mean, I think the best candidates, if I wanted to try something spicy, would be either Maokai, Sejuani. I mean, Sejuani's W on a 5-second cooldown, hitting for, you know, whatever it is, 4% of your max health, or is it 6% of your max health? That's pretty legit. She does have a freeform dash, which is nice. Like, maybe if you have melee jungle, melee mid, or definitely if you had a melee bot, like a Yasuo or something, then you could bust it out.
Name one genius that ain't. When I get sad, if I stop being sad, it'd be awesome instead. True story.
I haven't played against Skarner support, so this will be an interesting experience. Who's their jungler? It's Follow there. Okay. So he could be anywhere.
It's all
Let's see if I can get a win on Rakan. Somehow I just, like, am not winning on that champ on this account, but I've been doing alright on the other account. Nice, alright.
An enemy has been slain.
How did she kill him? I didn't even ignite, wow. He just ate the entire Q missiles, I guess. She didn't use any sums either, that's definitely worth.
An enemy has been slain.
Use Volibear's time.
man. Have you seen that bar?
I'm pretty sure they ignited. Because I heard an ignite go off. I think. I guess am I supposed to body block that? I probably am. How far can he carry you after he connects with the W? Can he carry you the entire duration? Or is it like Poppy? It stops short. I think I had to do it. She was so close to tower, and my W wasn't going to be up. Q the, What? I didn't even press W. I guess I fat-fingered that. Q the KS professor. She wants that plate. I'm just going to back, though. I'm gonna go ahead and just get Ionians here. It is really nice that Rakan has that, like, his wave clear is actually quite good if there's no, if you're like not contesting, if you're just pushing after a kill or for a back or whatever. The fact that your W does so much damage AoE to a wave is really nice. Okay, so I should have body blocked I wasn't even thinking about the Skarner driving her into the wall. I should have body blocked her. She may have died anyways. I don't know. But I probably should have body blocked and then run away.
I feel like my allies aren't recognizing how amazing my cloak is.
An enemy has been slain.
Rude. I look around these forests and I see freedom. I hear the music. Okay, Rakan. Get him wide. Burn him.
Damn it, I really wanted the assist! This Rakan champ seems pretty good, I don't know. Enter the dad joke, always. Think Socrates said that? Yeah, I agree. If you can get the kill, you should take it. Socrates.
I don't need to understand the
When at 300 BCE. I don't remember when exactly Socrates was. No, it was Greece. I think maybe it was 400? 400s? You see trolling? I mean, some tier lists have said he was top tier over the last little bit. I'm like, I mean, he has been nerfed a couple of times the last couple of patches, but yeah.
An ally has been slain.
universe love. Take it serious. That's why it's the truth.
It's a close one.
Ladies and
Yeah, I think it was around the 400s. Because you had Socrates, then Plato, then Aristotle, and all of those were during the Greek dominance. And I think when did the Romans... The Romans came into power, or really started to become the major power in the region around like 250, I think. The old school before... Because there was the Roman Republic and then the Roman Empire, right?
Shut down.
I mean, they really probably need to just abandon this lane. Skarner's coming.
Has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Well, I told him. Samira might just be AFK, I don't know. Damn it, Skarner got an assist. Hate to see it. Okay, so maybe I'm a little off on the Roman thing. Fizz is coming, Fizz is coming. Fizz.
Yes, it is. I'm worried there for a second. I will make them dance. I will make them hear.
Oh, he doesn't want Gromp. I guess it takes too long to kill Gromp. I mean, we're only going to get damage on that. It's not really worth.
It's magic that's wild. I'm just here for the party.
You have slain.
Damn, I didn't have the mana. He would have died getting landed on anyways. I don't have any mana, bro.
I am definitely more confident in dangerous situations.
Guess I'll do Slay. I don't know, quality is pretty good, but just the way that Rakan tries to save people. A lot of times, you do get some value out of Slay. If you're the one that's just primarily engaging, I mean, the movement speed is still nice, even if the heal doesn't do a ton.
It's just a dance.
Okay. I thought it was around 250 or so. I can't remember exactly, but I watched a couple of documentaries on those things over the years, and I think the Roman Empire was around like 27.
An ally has been slain.
I need my love to.
Trying to stop her back. I don't want to waste all this CS, though. Maybe it's a mistake. Maybe I should be there with everybody else.
Feel good.
An ally has been slain.
Where the f... Oh my god. He ran up this way.
Time to get started.
Got him, coach!
My lady's gonna
The Fizz was trying to disrespect. Thought he was cute. That's fine.
They will remember my name.
It's a big ass wave bottom though. Someone needs to get bottom. I guess let's go Zeke's next or Locket.
An enemy has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed.
They want stages.
Skarner OP confirmed.
Look good, feel good. Let's kick some ass.
Rome started. Yeah, I mean like they're a sent to power though.
I have got to stop helping myself. Damn it.
To be in the primary, you know, force in the European Mediterranean. Jesus, dude, this Skarner is really, like, destroying. Better nerf that champ.
Fun. I need some fun.
Oh, there is a ward there, okay. So that's probably gonna be a waste. There's probably not a ward there. But there is.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Looks right. Moves right. Time to show it.
Let's go.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I think they underestimate my power. How is that even possible?
I wonder if getting the armor and the other movement speed item with health with the second, would that be good? That'd get even more speed to your team. Because you get all that extra Warmog speed. Forgot what it's called. The item that was popular for a while there.
Ally has been slain.
They're scared of the darkness. They're scared of
Shit, that was a fail. Oh, I didn't have any wards, okay. I thought I put that ward there.
I'm so fine, I gotta kiss myself.
Well, I'm already committed to not getting that item now because I have Kindle Gem. Trailblazer, yeah. just clear this, man. Just clear this. What, Shin? What are you doing, buddy? Yeah, just get the wave. Oh, Hecarim's gonna have Zeke's too. I guess I could just get Locket. Well, maybe I'll just try it out. What? I mean, we're so far ahead. I'll just try it out. I'm not gonna have a control ward here, which, I mean, it is around Baron time, so that's probably not great for us. But, and then I'll turn the Kindle Gem into something else later.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I am only as wild as you.
I mean, I do have a sweeper. Where's their jungler? Shit, he's right there. I can't. I mean, that was unnecessarily really risky. Yeah, they got him.
An enemy has been slain.
Don't take a lot of words to kill them.
An enemy has been slain.
I've got him with the Flash Ignite like twice. Love to see it. Mana definitely does become an issue, though, in these long fights. I could get an enchanter item after Warmogs. Lil bro in all chat. Did somebody say? I thought I had all chat disabled. I didn't even notice. Rakan is fun. It is fun being back on Rakan for a game there. Oh, you wanted me to type that. Dude, this honor thing is so freaking goofy. Why do they even have it in the game anymore? I mean, I guess it's nice if you get some honors, but I don't think, have they added anything new to like getting Honor 5 aside from like a Twitch skin or something from like 7 years ago? Medieval Twitch. I don't know about necessarily RP. Like, would it be that hard just to give like, yeah, just a skin, a 950 or less skin or something? I mean, yes, people would exploit it, you know, whatever, blah, 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 but just something nice. Or, I mean, not just a generic skin, but, like, how about just a chroma? Like, a special chroma for whatever the world skin is that year, whatever the season skin is that year. Just a special chroma for Honor 5. I mean, yeah, if they wanted to make their own skin for Honor, yeah, that would be great. But I don't think it would be that hard to do just a chroma on the normal like skin that they release anyways. Do they have an honorable skin and I just don't know about it? I don't know. The Kaisa did a lot of damage that game. Like, we were winning, and she did just get to dive and kill everybody on the back line, so there is that. Man, I felt so accelerated. I guess it's because I was getting a lot of assists and kills. I mean, one nice thing about Rakan is it's so easy to get assists. You just shield somebody in a fight. Did I just miss that somewhere? But is that just skins of, like, the same champ, Medieval Twitch? Or, Grey Warwick? I know they have multiple skins of Medieval Twitch and Grey Warwick. But is it for other champs too? I guess we'll just ban Morg.
Your worst decisions will haunt you.
I just don't want to play against it. I mean, Zach's not that popular, but he is a flex pick, so that could freak out top lane. And they are playing different types of champs, right? You've got a carry champ versus a tank, so that could trip them out. We'll just do another Rakan game. I haven't played Rakan in a while, and that felt pretty fun. 10,000 RP. I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, at the end of the day, who cares? I guess some people care about the rewards. I might be in the minority these days. I'm not sure. I mean, even back in the day, Season 1, you know, I played, you know, you didn't get rewards for anything. I mean, I guess your reward was you constantly got more blue essence to eventually afford your rune page for 100k blue essence. So I guess there was already built-in rewards because it took you years to get all of the champions and all of the rune pages. So there's that. But I remember I enjoyed playing just, you didn't have loot boxes, you didn't have honor or whatever. You just log in and just play the game. I mean, it was free. That was awesome at the time. It's like, all right, cool. Remember StarCraft. StarCraft was fun, but it was also like 50 or 60 bucks. StarCraft 2. It was still really good. It's crazy. I mean, I guess in terms of real money, you know, with inflation and everything, video games were more. But like back in the 80s, games were 50 bucks. And I think until the last few years, high quality games were still like 50 bucks, right? Isn't it really just like since 2020ish or more that premium games have started moving up to like 60 plus? But I know, like, you know, 50 bucks in the 80s is very different from 50 bucks today. Well, I like him. Yeah, but I mean, I always try to be real on the tier list. You know, as much as I can be. I'm not gonna, it's not just a I like this champ or not list. It's like, how strong do I think this champ is? For people, you know, an average player at Emerald minus, you know, Emerald through Silver, that has, like, you know, a moderate amount of play on a champion. No, I'm not buying the Ari skin. They were 60s? I mean, some were expensive. I remember I bought Chrono Trigger for the SNES. It was $80. It was one of the last games that released, but there weren't that many of them, I think. It was like a supply and demand thing. But I remember saving up for it, mowing yards and shit, and it was like $80. Okay, maybe N64 games were 60. I mean, I was thinking more of like Nintendo and Super Nintendo and PlayStation. I didn't buy that many. I had an N64, but I barely had any games on it. I had Mario, which was awesome. Mario 64 was great. And I had Smash Brothers, which that was kind of the social game of choice for all the boys when we got together and we're hanging out. Everybody'd play Smash Brother. Yeah, games. Well, it's because the sticker price ticket. Hold on. What am I? Morgue. That's not how they get all their money these days. So that's what. Well, it's pretty much what Butter said. It's why I bumped him down. He doesn't scale like. Rakan really wants to be able to blow somebody up as soon as he like goes on them, right? He doesn't have the most CC. And he's got long cooldowns. So, especially other like tanks, it's hard to blow them up. Unless your team's turbo fed. But if they have Warmogs, it's really hard to kill him. So he does like the movement speed on it. It does stop him from being blown up, which is cool. So I still think he's good. I mean, he could still be tier 1. But he just doesn't have, like, the health scaling, or he doesn't have any, like, innate resistances, you know, like Leona, or the health scaling, like Braum, Tom, Nautilus. It's just stacking a bunch of health just isn't inherently as good on him as it is on some other champs. I'm gonna play it anyways, because whatever. But you can get other utility things after Warmogs, and that can kind of set you apart. So that does allow you to potentially get things like Ionians or, you know, just get other utility stuff if you need to. If you need to get a Mikhails or something. Yeah, I didn't have that much on the N64. I didn't have a ton on the PS2, but I had more on PS2 than I had on N64. PS2, I feel, I mean, I'm a little biased, but I feel like that was up there for one of the best systems. That was the last system that I bought and played. Like, everything else was computer games. Now it's Switch. That's like 90% for Rory and 10% social games when we have friends over. It's not worth banning Lux, man. There's other stuff that's like Lux, but better most of the time, right? If they pick a Wei, they're good on Wei or Xerath. But N64 did have some cool stuff. GoldenEye, I didn't own GoldenEye, but I played it over at friends' house. I don't think I own GoldenEye. I may have, but we played that a lot over at friends' houses. I forgot about that. That was pretty fun. But yeah, video games these days, it's all about the microtransactions. So a lot of times it's either cheap or they'll just give it away for free if it's going to have micros in it. It's all about microtransactions, DLC to a lesser extent. I don't think people have as much problem with DLC if it's quality DLC and it doesn't feel like they were just leaving out stuff from the base game. Because DLC, like, you know what you're getting, and usually it's a lot of content for like a reasonable amount of money. It's just like the microtransactions, especially the pay-to-play stuff, that's annoying. And you've got like the, you know, World of Warcraft model that's subscription, DLC, and microtransactions, and like buying gold. So there's like cosmetic, and there's kind of pay-to-win with GDKPs. That's part of the reason. I mean, I kind of want to, I wish I could try out WoW again, but it's the community shit that's like so annoying to me. especially GDKPs. Like the fact that you can just buy a bunch of gold and just pay people to run you through the raids and gear out. I don't know, it just makes it feel less special.
Damn, where is she? I hate it when she leaves.
Like, you don't have to do that. And I did have fun with Warlords of Draenor. So it's not all that. Kind of the elitist culture, too. Like, with the... I just didn't even want to try to raid or do mythics because of, like, Raider IO and stuff like that. Where it's like, I've been out of it for a while. And when I tried in... did I call it Warlords? I don't remember. Dragonflight's what I meant. I played Dragonflight. Back in Warlords, I remember trying to get, like, a raid group together to do mythics, and it was so obnoxious. I spent months and months. I tried merging guilds, making my own guilds, joining guilds, and we'd always have like 17 people. We just never could get to 20 committed people that are willing to show up, you know, for the 2 nights a week to raid.
I need my love token. I need the world.
So I don't know. I might try FF14. I'm pretty close to pulling the trigger on FF14 and trying it out again. I did like the FF14 stuff a lot more. Like the non-raid, just kind of fun stuff. And it actually does have a story that at times could be kind of slow, but it was starting to become a good story. Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3. I still need to play and beat that. I really enjoyed it. I don't know, I just kind of... If I fall out of the habit of playing something, then it's just like really hard for me to get back on the wagon if I miss a few days. Except for League. Because League you just kind of pop in and that's it. Like, you just play. I can just, like, play League for an hour, hour and a half. But it's like, I just kind of have to be feeling it with a lot of games and just, like, consistently play it. Because if I take a break, I just... Star Wars Old Republic. I don't know. I think I would do... FF14 if I'm gonna do an MMO. I really like that universe too. I grew up playing a lot of the Final Fantasy games, so there is a level of nostalgic with the music and kind of just the universe. But it's also like, I really like the systems are pretty well designed where it's so easy to level up alts. It doesn't feel punitive, like you don't have to go get all the reps again. It's just so nice to be able to level up alts and to just have some variety. Like, hey, I just want to run a couple of dungeons as a tank. Or, hey, I want to do some healing. Or, hey, I want to try some DPS out. And all the little jobs have their own stories, which like the classes. So I did like that. I just looked because I reinstalled FF14. I just haven't put the subscription in yet. I put 600 hours on that game, and I only got through the first 2 expansions. Like, I never even raided. Just from, like, leveling up alternate classes, doing side quests, main quests, crafting.
They think they can catch me.
So, I mean, I was having a good time just doing, you know, just super casual shit. I didn't feel like I just had to rush, you know. It's Star Wars. Honestly, haven't followed Star Wars. I know, like, as a certified nerd, it's weird that I don't really follow Star Wars that well. I like the old ones. Sort of. I mean, I was never, like, super hardcore on it. The mid-level one, or like the, whatever you call it, the prequels, were okay. But I never like read the novels or went to any comic cons or did any action figures or anything. Bro, can you please just, like, not get hooked? This, like, will not back up.
And it's
Alright, well, I think I was in range for XP. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that works on Dragon, if you have to actually touch it or just be close.
golden diamonds, boy. Woo!
No one hates Star Wars more than Star Wars fans. I guess that's probably true. Alright, I'm trolling if I don't get Mercs versus their comp. I guess that's fine. I'm not in love with that back, but
That's why it's the truth.
Rakan really, really wants shoes early. I was very tempted to get Ionians, but it's like, it's Lux, Maokai, Thresh. Like, yes, I'm going to have a lot of health with Warmogs, but... Oh! He buffered it.
I'm gonna burn this place
I think she messed that up more than he timed it well, but...
so I can burn it.
I mean, it might be a fine game. I've been trying to convince my friends to do FF14 with me. It's like, because you can go and I can, like, level up some, like, low-level job that I haven't leveled before. Like Bard or something. Like, I could find something to level up, but... It's tough, man. A lot of my friends are upper 30s, 40s. So, trying to get them to play an MMO. I mean, there are a lot of people that are in their 30s and 40s to play MMOs, though. But there's fewer than there are in, like, 20s. Maybe teens. I don't know. Anything with a subscription is probably hard to get teenagers to play it these days. Hard to get anyone to play anything with a subscription these days, but... I'd say, like, the Final Fantasy crowd probably skews a little bit more on the old side.
When I get sad, I stop being sad and be awesome instead. True story.
Can I kill Lux? Probably not. She's not pushing out. I'm losing XP by messing around with that stuff, but... I mean, Jin is getting it. It is beneficial to share XP. I know people hate it, but I think you get like 115% for shared. Rather than just baseline 100. We are probably a little bit weaker right now. I don't know. We have Dirk, but they have BF Sword. I didn't see which way Maokai went. Okay, they're gonna see Diego top, so I can't really bluff that. Okay, there's Maokai. Can we beat him one-on-one?
An ally has been slain.
I don't know. Jin's ult is not great one-on-one, obviously.
I don't need to understand your plan. I trust my
I guess they're just not paying attention. Like, they're playing very scared of this control ward.
humans claim it is theirs. Fence us away, cover it in refuse.
I feel like they knew I was there, but... Got him, coach. We have 6... No. Okay.
darkness. They're scared of magic. They are scared.
Um, I don't know. I don't. I really like the aesthetic of Final Fantasy, just like the art style and stuff like that too. A lot of it is nostalgic.
They will see me. They will see.
I think I played it originally. I was trying to remember the timeline when I played it. I think it was when we were playing like Burning Crusade and we were just kind of farming Karazhan and. God. Alright, so I'm not that tanky yet. I guess I could have just seen them in the bush and W'd back out. I was thinking maybe I could bait them because I knew everybody was collapsing, but people just weren't quite close enough.
Magic.
So that was dumb. I should have just waited.
An ally has been slain.
Alright, how are they getting kills?
For humans, magic is like fire. For us, it's war.
Ugh, now Kaisa's got some kills. That's not good.
Humans think that to believe in something you can take seriously. That's their problem. Coming!
Sure, I guess. I thought it was 500 to complete that.
I'm getting impatient.
Guess not. What is she building with BF? Collector? Okay. I thought she usually got either... I guess she can go Kraken, Static, or Collector.
This is my destiny. Magic isn't supposed to be safe. They will remember my name.
Yeah, Lulu's okay. I was thinking about a, like a Warmog's build on her earlier.
We would find a mark eventually.
I need to get it.
Killing spree.
She's too strong. We gotta wait on help.
Enemy
I should maybe roam, but Jin still is like getting good farm, and they're kind of winning everywhere else anyways. Can't believe they weren't just gonna like muscle their way into that.
You're only given a little spark of madness. You mustn't lose it.
Face the crowd and bleed for them.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
my god, bro. Somebody TPing it now. I think she tried to jump through my charm. I'll let him have it. Share the... Give him a little bit of XP. Share the gold. I should be able to escape, I think. Little bold.
Why is it taking so long to get back to the action?
No. I don't think we want it. I don't have any vision. Who is that? Oh, Maokai went in? Okay. Is that an ace? It was pretty close.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, I mean, the main thing is like... I don't know. We could try out Lulu. But... You really kind of want a hyper carry with her that does well. It's like a Jinx or something.
Has destroyed a turret.
But yeah, I mean, I was thinking Warmogs on her may not be horrible, because then it'll be really hard for them to assassinate you. And your baseline, like, abilities are still pretty strong, right? Like, you give attack speed and movement speed with your W. Your shield is pretty high baseline at 260 with a low base cooldown. Because a lot of enchanters... we'll just do Locket. A lot of enchanters, you know, have low base stats, but they scale really well if you get enough gold off of assists and things like that with plus healing and shielding. But Lulu, like, doesn't have great AP ratio. She only has one heal and shield on her E. Her R doesn't count as a heal. So she doesn't get a lot of scaling off of AP. She doesn't get a lot of scaling off of plus healing and shielding. Just her baseline effectiveness is pretty high because she's got, you know, a point-click 2-second CC with her polymorph. I really wish, this would probably be OP, but if they moved the attack speed buff over to her shield and just let her polymorph. The tricky thing is you have to choose either polymorph or the steroid. You can't have both.
Name one genius that ain't crazy.
Yeah, I mean, Nami's okay. I put Nami tier 2. I just think that having it engage on your team... I mean, I basically explained it in the support tier list video for like 10 minutes, at least. And it's the same thing I talk about, all, you know, every night out here. And it's the same reason that 90, you know, % of the time in professional play, they go for tanks. It's... it just really helps out your team comp. Because those champs don't need a lot of gold to be effective, and they give your team engage and a whole lot of CC. And that lets your jungler and or your top laner play carries. So champs that scale a lot better with gold.
I dance because I'm free.
And it helps you out with vision control later on in the game, so you can actually check bushes. Just kind of a cherry on top right now that a lot of the enchanter items have been nerfed. And the tank items are some of the best support items. Even though some of them have been nerfed too. It's like Warmog's is really good, Locket's still okay, Knight's Vow's still okay, Zeke's is okay. It's like Ardent Sensor feels kind of bad. Doesn't have ability haste on it, doesn't have any defensive stats. Oh, no way. Well, that's why you just take the kill, boys. Yeah, exactly. Especially in solo queue. I mean, in pro, you see tanks all the time too, but in solo queue especially, people want to play carries, so... Anytime you can play a tank, like, that helps a lot. I mean, not even in League of Legends, like anything, any MMO, what are you always looking for groups? It's always a tank or a healer. Now, sometimes, especially higher end guilds, are looking for, like, high quality DPS. But most of the time, it's healers. But also sometimes it's tanks. But it's like, it's support stuff. So it's stuff that's not going to put up big numbers.
If it don't get out of control, it ain't smart.
I mean, if they buff enchanter items a lot again, but... Another subtle thing with balance, most people don't like enchanter metas. I know, like, some support mains do, but, like, other people that play the game, you know, don't really like tank enchanter metas. People want action. Not only the players want to play carries, they want to get kills, but also fans, people that watch it, most of the time want action. It's one of the main things people complain about. Oh, it's a snooze fest. It's LCK. You know, there's one kill at 30 minutes. No, we need to get out of here. We need to get out of here. I can't even really buy anything. Let me try to catch him in rotation. Sorry if I'm kind of snorting. I always have, like, allergies, it seems like, or some kind of cold or something. It's too much cocaine. Something. Oh my god, how is that there? When did they sneak that ward in?
The humans will never understand our kind until they hear the song. Coming!
Yeah, I don't like assassin metas, but... Come on. Where's my shield when you need it? No, I need more wards. I need wards, bro. Bruh. I think it's fine, but
Another dangerous situation.
I don't know. Enchanters can win. I've tried playing Enchanters off and on every now and then over the last few years. It just feels, in my opinion, harder to win. It's probably just because I'm used to playing, you know, tanks at this point. What are we? We're just waiting. We're just hanging out.
Magic is supposed
Clearing
to
vision.
scare. Love is supposed to hurt. Ecstasy.
I don't know how many... I don't know how many people are on the other side of that bush, though. And Kaisa can fly in out of almost anywhere.
There's wildness in the bees and the flowers.
What? Damn, she got me before I could lock it. What even? I think Lux caught me with another Q. That I should have been able to lock it though. Maybe Thresh. Did Thresh hit me with? Okay, he hit me with a hook like right when I was gonna lock it. That's annoying.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Legendary.
They've never seen moves like mine.
Yeah, I mean that's probably true too. Being too aggro on him because I'm used to Rakan.
Legendary. Your team has destroyed a turret.
And my KP is pretty low this game, but whatever. We got the dub.
A summoner has disconnected.
Alright. Unfortunately, I gotta roll out. I gotta try to get my sleep schedule right. Definitely hard failed today. Slept all day. Stayed up all night last night. But we'll see if we can get a little bit more sleep and then eventually get down to like maybe 9:30, going to sleep. My KS is too low, that's true. Maybe 9:30, start the stream 9:30 or 10. We'll see if we can eventually get down there. And then if I can get the sleep schedule fixed and everything else going on, then I can maybe do an afternoon stream around 12 or 2. And that means we won't get to play with Jason. I mean, frankly, we haven't been able to play with Jason consistently anyways for the last, like, month or two. Since he's been down in Silver. We talk with him some at night, but he just hasn't been getting on. Probably he's just discouraged off of, you know, being so low. And I think he said he was going to play some more, like, Magic or something with the guys and some other stuff. I don't know. But if I do that afternoon stream, I think he is around during the afternoon sometimes. So I could talk with him, and maybe we could still, even if I don't get to play with him at night, we could try playing with him during the day stream. Or on the weekends, we can still play with him on the night stream some. But that's really my only hesitation in not like moving the stream earlier was playing with Jason. He doesn't get off work until like 11:30. So if I stream, you know, from like 9 to 11 or something like that, and then go to bed and get my 8 hours of sleep and get up at 7, that would be great. But then I wouldn't get to play with Jason. But we could maybe play with him in the afternoons or on the weekends. So I think ultimately that would be like just a healthier lifestyle for me in general. But anyways, okay. Well, that's going to be it. Thank you very much. Have a good day. And we'll see you everybody next time.